If you're not sure on which Bundesliga team you should support,
you did this, didn't you? You did this, didn't you?
We not talk about it.
No, tell the whole world. No, go ahead.
Okay, go on ESPN.com, answer the questions, and maybe you'll get RB Leipzig like me. Listen, I'm sticking by it. A young coach, youngsters in the team, somebody has got to give them some love.
I didn't. She said it publicly. Leipzig is her team.
It went through the machine, and this is who I got. At least I
thought you were going
to
tell me you got Schalke. Exactly.
Oh, you know, the only way is up from here. Who did you get, by the way? Did you
Augsburg.
Augsburg?
Yeah. I don't know why.
Quick mention of this game because that is quite the statement. It's not that we didn't expect it from them, but that's quite the statement to the rest of the teams in the league who think they might be able to challenge this season.
Absolutely. But Derek and I were talking about a little bit at the end of the broadcast, Kay, and the one thing I think that is going unnoticed or understated for that matter is that the quick turnaround from last season to this season. So that form can translate itself a lot quicker than, let's say they had 6-8 weeks of holiday. It's a lot different. These players, they basically took 10 days off, then they've got back into the swing of things. I just don't, as long as Lewandowski stays healthy, I don't see anyone competing with this team. And I know Dortmund fans are going to tell me otherwise, but my word, 8? That's the largest victory on an opening day in Bundesliga history. That says it all for me.
You mentioned Dortmund, though, so many young players to feast our eyes on. And it's not just at Borussia Dortmund. Across this league, there is so much sparkling young talent, Taylor.
There is, Kay. And at the opening of this show, and obviously with our 6-year agreement and relationship with the Bundesliga, why I'm so excited, one part is the fan culture, the history of the clubs, but the other part of it is the propensity to play young players. And when you look at the last 3 World Cups, Kay, so many players that are global superstars set foot or started in the German Bundesliga. Here's a list of rising young stars that when you're watching this year, you're going to watch Dortmund, you're going to watch Bayern Munich, you're going to watch Leverkusen, you're going to watch Hoffenheim, and even Schalke. Kabak could end up at Liverpool and be a starting left back at some point, or center back for that matter. My point is this, is that the Bundesliga is doing a wonderful job of developing young players that ultimately are turning into superstars. Very few of us that were watching Germany thought Kevin De Bruyne was going to be who he is. That's what I'm saying when you watch the Bundesliga week in and week out. You're going to see some young names that over the next 10 to 12 years, you're going to recognize that they started in the Bundesliga, and that is why it has my attention more than other leagues.
And Steve Cherundolo is coming back in for us now, and he's working with youngsters with the German national team at the under-15 level. Steve, it's showing that this league is the league that so many youngsters are picking now because they know they'll get playing time, they know they'll get those minutes, and they know they're getting the chance to develop.
Absolutely. I think, one of the things that separates the Bundesliga from the other major leagues in Europe is that it's a very tactical league, and the coaches do a wonderful job of teaching their tactics to all the players, and especially taking the time with younger players and giving them the opportunity to show what they can do. So it's, there's less emphasis on the physical attributes of the game, and there's more on the tactical side, which is why players have a great opportunity here to grow and to develop.
Steve, we got about 10 seconds. I know everyone at home's wondering, is that photo over your left shoulder the only time Messi ever tackled anyone?
Yes, that's because of me and my blazing speed back then. It's slowed down now, but thank you for that.
No problem. I'll sign that photo for you so it loses all of its value.
Steve, I did just say to Taylor that for Bayern, that did seem to be quite the opening day statement. And it's not as though we don't expect them to show us that, especially with everything that we saw last season. But did they just send a big message to the rest of the teams in the league?
Absolutely scary stuff for the rest of the league. But, as Taylor mentioned, I think Bayern will hit a lull somewhere in November where they start to get tired and, moving into the winter season and in the bad weather, they could run into, a little bit of physical problems. And that's where they may leave some points behind. But for the most part, scary stuff from Bayern Munich tonight.
Really scary stuff. And obviously, Steve did show earlier and mentioned those wingers. Maybe we could make Gnabry a thing. The combined name of the two of them, Sané and Gnabry.
You lost me with it.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.